والصلاة والسلام على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه. Continuation of our discussion on mental health. My mental health. We've looked at health is a state of physical, mental, and social well-being according to World Health Organization. Look at mental health. Look at it from the perspective of Islamic scholars. Imam Ghazali is of the opinion that when we're talking about the issue of mental health, it's a state of harmony and balance between physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being of human being. Ibn Sina, Avicenna, is the opinion that it is a state of equilibrium between the quwwatu aqliyya, that is our rational faculty, quwwatu wujdaniyya, that is our emotional faculty, and quwwatu al-shahwiyya, that's our appetitive faculty. There must be balance between them. So our rational being will not override that of our shahwa, our drive, our sex, also our food, urge, and the likes. So, and that one will not override our emotion. And Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyya is of the opinion that when we're talking about the issue of our mental health, yes, it's also a balance between our physical, spiritual, emotional state with strong connection with Allah. Strong connection with Allah. And that is. When we're talking about the issue of mental health, also it influences our feelings, it influences our emotion, it influences our behavior. Today we want to look at, yes, my mental health. Mine, who am I? Understanding human nature. To different psychologists, different school of thought, different understanding of human nature. By understanding this human nature, you'll be able to understand the way they have seen mental health. Let's take the foremost school of thought, that is psychoanalytic school of thought. The school of thought of Sigmund Freud is of the opinion that when we are talking about the ill of human nature is characterized by the unconscious feelings, unconscious emotions, unconscious memories. This unconscious feeling shape human nature. This is the interaction between the ego, and the superego. And that is what makes human being human being. Human nature is then driven by one unconscious, instinctive drive, sexual drive, aggressive drive, that push man to do something that man cannot control. And that is so it revolves around sex. It revolves around aggression. And that is what shapes mental health from the perspective of psychoanalytic school of thought. Yes. Mental health is influenced by that unconscious feeling. It's influenced by that unconscious thought. It's influenced by that unconscious memory. When we are having mental illness, it is the unresolved conflict between ego and superego. The perspective of psychoanalytic school of thought. Because that thing that is unconscious thought that you cannot control, that is pushing one, when the id and ego and superego cannot, the id wants to do it, want to satisfy immediate satisfaction. While the ego is want to manage it, moral faculty. If there are conflict between them, then there's going to be what we call mental illness. So they believe that you can have depression, you can have anxiety, when perhaps one loses a loved one, one can develop mental illness. And to solve it, to treat it, is to go back and unravel that unconscious thought that led to that particular mental state of health. So what we want to establish here is that to Sigmund Freud, it is unconsciousness, basically unconsciousness. And they believe that this unconscious thought, it is general. It is universal among all human beings. They can't control it. And that is the understanding of psychoanalytic theory as regards human nature and as regards their understanding of mental health. In our subsequent we look at all that school of thought before we now go back to the school of the Islamic perspective. I call it the Adam Assalamu alaikum.